timeless messages for you. So please keep in mind that these are general messages. And they're going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. If you happen to be cross-watching for a Sagittarius, you may need to flip or switch the roles as energy is fluid. Okay. If you're coming across this video and you do resonate, let me do that because I've got too much window going on there. I've got discovery. So Sagittarius, something wanting to resurrect while you are trying to release the pressure of some kind of burdens, and something's trying to come back in and revisit for some reason. So let's see. What was I going to say? Sagittarius, well, I don't know. Here you are. I think you've got the words to say what needs to be said or something. Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask that you give me a second. Okay, I'll be right back. Alrighty. Thank you for your patience. Okay. So if you resonate with these messages, I do appreciate the support. Like, subscribe, comment, shares are greatly appreciated, as I said. We got the South Node here. There's some kind of anxiety and trouble. And Mars, okay, that's Aries energy. This is confrontational action. So that's what I was saying here, is you're trying to release the pressure of these burdens. They want to revisit. And it is up to you to decide. All right, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and check to make sure this video is working. My goodness. I just put lotion on my hands and now I can't shovel. That's hilarious. Okay, hang on. Well, maybe I don't have it rubbed in properly. And I can check. Hang on 1 second. Okay. I want to check the sound. Sound check. Okay, if you're a musician, you'll know that that is important. Okay, let's go ahead and do some more shuffling here. All is well. Today, every day. Sagittarius, what is happening for you? All right, the past. So this is pertaining to the past with Cancer. Could be a Cancer involved, and here you go. Or you are gaining these insights and wisdom to understand and hear the trouble. So the past does carry this South Node energy, anxiety, trouble. There will not be. So it might be this energy is facing blockages because there will not be, blockages. So it could be reacting or acting out. I got the South Node again, acting out or some kind of anxiety or trouble. Okay, for Sagittarius. All right, it's about your focus. So what you focus on comes about. All right, your dedication, whatever you dedicated yourself to, that's being highlighted at this time. And here you are, again, whatever you dedicated yourself to. And this is the results taking place with Capricorn. This is karma. This is ending results. And when you gain the wisdom and insights to understand, you learned a lesson of some sort. Okay, it has to do with your destiny, your career, where you're going. Again, with the 10th house, Capricorn. Okay, so a lot of Capricorn, Earth energy. Let me show you what wanted to come back out. The South Node again, with these cards behind it. And then action and the confrontation with Mars again. So this action carries trouble of some sort. There's been rules that have been imposed. So these rules have imposed trouble of some sort. Okay, it's pertaining to your home base, what makes you feel secure. Your support system, 4th house, that's Cancer again. All right. Revisiting. It's about what makes you feel secure. There will not be what makes you feel secure. What? And then freedom. Okay, this is like trying to impose something that when you're trying to release the pressure. Freedom. You got friends and people and energy involved over here with the circle of friends having trouble. It looks like whatever rules were imposed are now coming back on whoever placed those rules that didn't think they applied to them. Circle of friends and some kind of action. I'm not sure where to put that. And there's that Pluto to resurrect. So it's becoming quite obvious about something now. I said become quite obvious, and hidden is here. Okay, something hidden and something obvious. Overwhelming events and then hidden. Yeah, something hidden, then something obvious. So I don't know. What's that about? Whatever you're attracting. Okay, so this is what you're attracting at this time. And it has to do with a lesson to learn about where you're going. You have a choice here. So there's a lot of focus and drive and energy with this trouble and circle of friends. And you're attracting pleasure and good times. Let's just see what else was coming out here. Sagittarius, what is this focus? This focus is judgment in reverse. The rules that were imposed. You know, somebody didn't think the rules applied to them, but eventually they will apply if you try to impose some kind of rule and then don't follow that same rule, or you want to get around the rule. The energy is going to feel some pressure because of it. The pressure is an injustice. So the energy is going to feel the injustice created by the result. And that's what the result is. I said there was a result from a rule imposed, and it's an injustice. Okay. So, what's going on here? Not only is it an injustice, there's deception and lies. Well, normally with an injustice, you would have that. So the Seven of Swords in reverse. There was a strategy. Okay, wait a minute. Let me shuffle. Poor Sagittarius, what's going on here? You're dealing with a Capricorn. You could be on Capricorn, Sagittarius cusp as well. Okay. What is this focus and dedication? Whatever someone was dedicated to, it affects where you're going. Whatever you dedicate yourself to. Oh my goodness, the devil. Whatever you dedicate yourself to and the focus affects where you're going. But this is the focus on, I said Capricorn heavy, and seeing that is true. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so chasing things, attachments, so you're trying to release the pressure. Ten of Cups in reverse. Outside pressure, overly defensive, there's focus. With the Three of Cups is overly defensive and focused with these rules. Imposing rules and okay. Imposing rules and defensive about but overly defensive. That's where the South Node energy comes in, because you're saying no, possibly. What is this? Empress in reverse. All right, Empress energy in reverse. These actions and okay, so there's a group with the feminine aspects all being like told there will not be, and that's going to create some kind of reactions and affect support. But if it's a faulty foundation, then it's going to get affected, and that was maybe the whole idea. Nine of Cups in reverse. Over celebrating too soon. This action, doing something to what? Initiate trouble. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Affect finances. But wow, look how free you are from that. And I have freedom over here. So that to me is, so Aquarius, Cancer, action. You're free to take whatever action. And then there's an energy of a Queen of, So we saw the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So there could be another fire sign. Okay, and I have Libra here. I have Aries. I have, you are Leo or, why can't I think of the other fire sign? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I don't know. I did think of it. It was you I couldn't think of, Sagittarius. I don't know. So, That tells me you weren't considered here with this energy. Okay, that's Seven of Cups in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's all about Pentacle. All about what someone wanted. Okay, so you gained a lot of freedom, and this is jealousy. Circle of friends all carrying this energy of what? King of Swords in reverse. My goodness. Oh, well, I said Libra. So a definite air sign. It's could be Aquarius too. All surrounding your freedom, taking actions. What's going on? And you walked away. Okay, you saw this is not an option anymore. Oh, you had strength. So you took options off the table. You didn't offer more options to this energy. Now it's wanting to confront and has the drive. You obviously have the drive for independent support, free of needing something, validation, free. This energy needs a lot of validation, so you're free of needing that kind of thing. Making good investments. Someone's hiding an investment, but what's up with all this energy? Looks like it's celebrating and communicating and having focus on, wow, the Pentacles. Of course, and more Pentacles. Earth energy. Okay, so this is attached to some kind of greed or focus upon what makes a foundation, how you became so stable, or I don't know. Now this energy's foundation is going to like have a tower, I feel. 2. Okay, so there was plans, there was decisions, there were choices. There's been anxiety, choices made because of some kind of. Okay, so what is that? Someone, it's like enabling. Knight of Wands in reverse. 6 of Wands upright, enabling. 2 of Swords, Sagittarius. Okay, so this energy doesn't see something, and because it doesn't know that you do. Does that make sense? 7 of Cups is in reverse, so you're going to stand your ground. 7, lucky number 7, possibly, but this is knowing what you know. Okay, so standing your ground, not being swayed because you're not attracting. This is the opposite of confrontational action. This is attracting, not chasing a thing. Fool in reverse. What is going on here? Wow, taking it easy, taking it slow and easy, and wow, getting it done. And it's like on your time, not being rushed. There's that tower I felt. Okay, so Aries energy, it's in reverse, and it's attached, and I do say attached, physically attached to this Queen of Wands in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so manifestations, you're just like sitting back, okay. Also, I want to say that this tower has been coming in. Okay, so it's like been inevitable. It's been coming in. There's been warning signs. There's been 6 of Wands sideways. Okay, there's something about wanting to be seen or celebrated. Circle of friends, celebrating celebrating too soon. They didn't have a victory. Okay, this is the card of celebration, and this is the card of not having a victory from these rules that were originally imposed. What are these rules? Cups, emotions. You're walking away with the 7. We have the 7 and the 8 of Cups. Hangman, rules. It's perspective, it's beliefs. It's not something that is, it's all about it's all about the vengeance. Lovers and the Queen of Swords is upright. Okay. Choice. You have a choice. overly defensive. And we're coming back to that. Some of you cannot even defend the choices now because it did something for recognition. This was done for recognition, but what kind of recognition? So somebody's going to get what the recognition that they want, but I'm not sure that they're going to like it. I'm going to get some tarot. Judgment in reverse again. I think we started with, I don't know, didn't we see that in the other deck right away with Capricorn? We did. That means something huge here. Judgment in reverse. I don't want to be judged. 9 of Cups. It was in reverse in the other deck. Doesn't want it to come back. Knight of Wands. What's going on, Sagittarius? What's happening for Sagittarius at this time? My cards here. There we go. Okay, no excuses for the cards. A lot of hard work. Okay, a lot of hard work and focus and dedication to achieve these rules. Okay, how is that going? How is that playing out? High Priestess in reverse. They're very superficial and they don't have any backing whatsoever. What's happening here? 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I want to point out that these 4 Pentacles and these 5 Pentacles are the 9 of Pentacles upright over here, and these are all in reverse over here. So nothing is having an impact. So the trouble that was supposed to be there, it's like not there. It's not your trouble. Hangman. Okay, the energy's hanging around. King of Wands upright. Sagittarius, you're seeing something differently. You have a belief that doesn't attach to this. So that's what the devil. Look at that. It's stuck to my ring, guys. Just so you could come out and show you it's there. 9 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. 4, 5, and 6 of Pentacles, all in reverse. My goodness. So that was gaining satisfaction and a wish fulfillment and trouble of not giving and receiving in this action. This was to what? Remove something? I got the 4 of Pentacles again. I didn't even see that. More Pentacles. Huh. Okay, what's up? King of Swords in reverse again. 9 of Swords. Now there's that South Node energy and okay. So whatever disrupts your peace or stability, you're turning down. You see a better offer. You're the better offer. You don't need anybody with the 9 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups in reverse. What's going on? This is what's going back though. And what? So just because you don't believe in karma, you don't really think it happens? I don't know. Wow. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So, had no effect. I said the Tower was going to bring it back. So, trying to create a 9 of Pentacles in reverse shows how this energy is stuck there itself. The Sun. So you gained happiness and freedom, happiness, associations. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody was very disloyal, disruptive or something. Wow, victory now. Over here before, there was the Ace of Swords in reverse. I specifically said someone's not having a victory. And then clearly, Sagittarius, you are having a victory. Clearly. Over this 4 of Pentacles and there's male upright. Wow. Something's going to be restored. It's not going to... Now someone else is going to have to hang on a little tighter. And they didn't. Yeah. Because you're not carrying some kind of burden. So I put 10 of Wands in reverse. And there's that 3 of Cups. Because you're not carrying these burdens that have been focused on and presented over here at the beginning with this 3 of Cups. There's that Tower. I said the Tower was coming in. And here it is. It eventually caught up. So the energy, it'll catch up to you. Star, it'll catch up to you. So something didn't think it would catch up. There's been a gentle release. I said releasing those burdens, releasing the pressure of them, not just the burdens, the pressure of it. So all of it. There's been important parts to this, so this energy participated in important parts of the focus and the rules that have been imposed from the beginning. Some kind of beginning, I'm not sure. Let's see. You have the roots of success. Your dedications achieve success because your roots go strong and deep. Turn the page. So this has been like a laser focus. Time to turn the page. Capricorn is very laser focused. Release burdens. As I said, releasing these burdens and the worries so you don't attract them consistently. Okay. For the highest good. Freeing yourself for the highest good. Embrace the journey with openness, trusting in the universe to lead you towards your greatest fulfillment. Well, your fulfillment is something you're like, it might be an achievement. I don't know. I'm getting some kind of an achievement, personal achievement, maybe. Metamorphosis, mirage. So there's been a mirage. Release the burdens. Okay. Roots of success. You've always been there. So you're almost there. You are there. And something about maybe you're traveling and you're almost there. There's a fantasy land. Oh my goodness. This energy is in a fantasy land with this trouble. Plan wisely, because there has been a loss or a great loss, showing that that's a lesson and nothing is permanent. Let's just say nothing is permanent. Time to plan wisely. There is a spiritual link with these plans and the freedom and the true support and the foundation that you are nurturing, I want to say. Trust your path and embrace the unknown. And this energy here, I was talking about jealous and didn't see the tower coming in and what they're attached to. Embrace it. Whatever's coming in is going to be unknown. So, all right. Trust your path. There's a fantasy land still somewhere. Okay. Just energy with the circle of friends. Had some kind of wish or fantasy about what? This mirage. The cutting edge. That's an unclear path and mirages with circles of friends. Okay. Cutting edge. That's the opposite of clear path. So there's not a clear path now. What is this cutting edge? Slice through the obstacles and carve a path. Wow. So you had to carve a path, and here I have a mountain of rock. Okay. Vortex of creativity. So it was about your creative abilities to ignite something. Tide of transition behind the veil. So you've got energy assisting from behind the veil. Could have heightened intuition right now for the highest good here with your focus. So be careful not to overanalyze, because it will block your intuition or worry or all this South Node energy. So be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it is trustworthy. My goodness. This is like the Ace of Swords, or the sword and the stone, or a knight at the round table, or who is that? That sword and the stone guy. King Arthur? A sword in the stone. Well, anyway, it's a life-changing epiphany or experience. It is lapis lazuli. It is an ancient stone. It has been used for thousands of years. in paintings and such. Deep emotional healing with this life-changing epiphany or experience, a time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. Increased support is in reverse. This Three of Cups, with the rules imposed, was not a support system. And so it's some other kind of system. I don't know. And there's been divine intervention. Ceremonies and celebrations is in reverse. I say something about celebrating too soon. This was about wanting something. So you pull back from this energy. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. Easy does it. Let yourself sparkle and shine. Okay, so you're not worried about being seen for something. Life lessons in reverse attached to the ceremonies and celebrations. So whatever you were, so it's like, you know, you become part of what you surround yourself with. Peridot, Emerald, the Wizard of Oz. You peep the Oz guy, wizard guy. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and the blessings that they contain. I said this contained lessons. So learning these lessons and integrating, learning, sometimes we have to learn a new way. Okay, wellness in reverse, deep emotional healing, easy does it. So whatever was unwell is showing you something here. Divine intervention, prosperity in reverse. There's going to be a loss over here with this circle of friends. Okay, there's not a shift in divine support here. So this is very karmic, or this was very self-serving energy. Okay, so since it was incredibly self-serving, I want to say, and with malachite and gold and wellness in reverse, multifaceted, many layers. So there's many involved, many layers. This is about sincere prayers, this is about the highest good. So this is about service to others. Spiritual protection in reverse. Didn't I say something about it's, oh, okay, with the circle of friends, it's going to come back. There's going to be losses. Own your divine power in reverse. So there's been some kind of people-pleasing tendency or dynamic or worry about whatever has been created, but it's like it's going to not be able to shift something that, okay, I don't know, as expected. I'm going to go ahead and leave that there for you, Sagittarius. I do hope this was helpful. I have reopened my personal readings for a short time, and you can check that out in the description box if you want. See you next time.